Good morning from Ghana. My name is Frederick Weber. I'm broadcasting from Ghana, TBC leader from Ghana. First and foremost, I want to thank the TBC admin for the wonderful work he's doing. It's been a long journey, almost 3 years, on this journey to make abundance known. The suffering in the world and the poverty, the sickness, and the challenges that we go through every day uh, is gradually coming to an end. Just like the word of God says that the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord as the water covers the sea. So with me here in the office, I have very wonderful people ready to share their testimony on how TBC has transformed their life. I have a wonderful leader, and a young lady, very inspiring, Victoria Owusu. In the house, I have Mr. Mauli and my wonderful Lizzie Elizabeth, and I have Ben, my assistant, is also in the house. A lot is going on, a lot is happening here in Ghana. We're doing so much. Before I share what we're doing, I just want the people in the house to acknowledge your presence. That is Victoria.
Yes, hello, I'm Victoria.
You can see Ben.
Hello.
You can see Lizzie. Great. So yesterday was Send Button meeting. We had a wonderful time. I was a bit busy. I watched a little clip. I'm still going to go back to complete the clip. The first thing I want to do today is to go through the blog post. Go through the blog post and let's see what we have on the blog post. I tell people that the blog of the billion coin is like the Bible for us. Here is where you get accurate information about TBC. So we're going to look at the first one. It said August 28th, which is today, 2018, French and Hindu send button meeting starts soon. That means, we have English send button meeting, which was held yesterday. And today, for those French-speaking countries and the Indians, they can also participate and know what's going on in the community. The second blog post there is print ready business card application coming this week to Kringle Cash website. It's a business card sample. You can now have your business card. You can very beautiful business card. Like they said, billions of dollars of digital money to be distributed by this November. Receive a gift of over $2,000. To get your gift, go to your Kringle Cash link should be here, okay, with your username, so that they can just go to the link and add your name here, okay. Then you put your name like Victoria Owusu or Frederick Weber, you know what I mean? Then you add your phone number and your link plus your email. There you go. You have a business card. Now go to the next blog post. Okay, that was the one for the Hindu send button. See, the French one is handled by Mbek Derek. Very wonderful leader in the community. TBC leader Mbek Derek will be hosting the Send Button live broadcast on Tuesday, August 28, 2018 at 7 a.m. PDP. That's about 2 p.m. in Ghana. Say if you do not have a Send Button on you, or you are not on, if you do not have a Send Button on, you are not allowed into the meeting. For those of you who do have a Send Button, do not share this link with anyone else. The link will be available at that time inside your Kringle Cash backup. Basically, it's a private meeting for those that have Send Button. Brother Kumar Pritam will be handling the Hindi version of that meeting. This is awesome. Okay, that's it. So TBC leader Pritam Kumar will be hosting the Send Button live broadcast. Blah blah blah. You see that wonderful leader. Then we have a cruise coming up next year. No, we will be there. So we really want to begin to plan for this. We need to start planning for this cruise to the Caribbeans. They're celebrating our 3 years anniversary. March 22nd. That's our 3 years anniversary. So payment is already going on. You want to book, you go to the back office. You have your events under your events. I'm sure now. Let me see. These are events, programs that are coming. We have events coming to Ghana. You can go to your back office and book. I've done that under events. I did that last week. They need people to indicate that they'll be coming for the program. Just go, like, this is Ghana Cash Flow Conference in Ghana. You log in and click yes, I will attend. There are currently 44 people registered for this event. So if I click this, then I am going to be in that meeting. So everybody should do that. Go to your back office and do that. You can do that later. So September cruise contest will be the last cruise. This September we have a cruise contest for number of people you enroll. If you enroll more people than every other person out there, you are qualified to have a place in that cruise. So the contest, I think this September will be the last contest. So let's say you sign up 50 people this month who have paid their $10 or 100. It depends on the number of people who have around the world. If you win, you are going your room be paid for. You don't have to book for this event. The admin will book a place for you. Since we are a global community, we need enough time for the winners of the cruise contest to get visas to the countries. We'll be visiting on our anniversary cruise in March 2019. That is why September will be the last cruise contest. They need people time for them to prepare their visa and all that. If you are going on this cruise as a winner or not, please visit a local travel agency experienced in getting people from your country the needed visas for a cruise that depart the US ASAP, because the process will take months for some. There are 2 qualifications to enter the contest to win a cruise for the month of September. 1, you must either attend or view a Send Button meeting. That's number 1. Now you have 3 choices. On Monday, we have the English version, and on Tuesday, we have the French and Hindu Send Button meeting. Don't miss these meetings. You must do at least 1 approved broadcast per week. And the first broadcast needs to happen either on or before September 7th, 2018. Broadcast empower you while lifting up the whole TBC community. Get your first broadcast done on the 7th or before, or you will not even be in the race to win the cruise.
So you need to do one.
Yes, if it's before that 7th, in September. So yeah, we'll help you through the fast cash flow system. People can. It's a minimum of 4 broadcasts spread out weekly in the month of September. So every week you do 1 broadcast for that month as you enroll people. In order to win, you have to be in either first or second place of producing paid recruits within the month of September and fully qualified as stated. Both winners will get their own interior staterooms on the cruise, and each room holds 2 passengers, so you can bring someone with you on the cruise. If you have already paid to go, like you and your husband can go and have a chill out on a cruise, you will be given the equivalent value in Bitcoin as a reimbursement. Let's say you've already paid, then they will give you the equivalent variant value in Bitcoin as reimbursement. I strongly suggest you go ahead and purchase your cruise tickets now while the price is still low and stateroom are still available. The ship is filling up fast. It's going to be a fun-filled adventure for all. I'm going to go to the next blog, which came out on the 24th. So the fast start system multiplies your income. The fast start system multiply your income. Let us look at this poster. Look at it. A tree. Can you see the tree?
Yes. So
let's look at the way what is written. It said the fruits. Let's start from the roots. So look at the roots. Can you see the roots?
Yes.
He said the roots are the leaders and broadcasters, and they need love and respect to grow strong for all of us. People like us, and you that will become broadcasters and leaders. The focus is for all of us to become leaders. We want to see. My focus is to help 30 million Ghanaians to get the coin. But if 30 million Ghanaians have the coin, that is a lot of assets for the country. See. Then that's why we have these programs, these activities, this cash flow, fast cash flow, the housing projects, the entrepreneurial system, the CEO breakfast. All these things are designed to spread. Then we said the gift. What is the gift? The $2,000, the 25,000 kringles that they give out. The gift is like a seed. See? And when it sprouts, when a purchase is made. The gift is like a seed, and when it sprouts is when a purchase is made. That means when you enroll people for the gifts to sprout, they need to start buying. A minimum of 100 verified, because that will give them certain amounts that if they live to grow to maturity, can give them up to $1 million or make them millionaires. So the number of coin you buy now determine the value of assets you're storing for your generations.
For this program, redemption, what is the grace period? Is it you can be buying that?
Just be buying. Even in November, you can be buying.
I'm talking about the new.
Yes. Yes.
So if somebody buying in November to qualify for the
yes. So you can just buy. Make sure that before the last day, you any amount you want to buy before the last day, then you redeem it. So let's get to work. Now look at the let's look at the trunk. The trunk. He said the trunk is when we get our household to join, like your husband, your brothers, your sisters, your children. He said even 1-year-old baby. Yes, you can create an account for a 1-year-old baby. That will be the best investment you made for them. Then we have the branches. The branches come from our 10 closest relationships that join, and the links come from Facebook marketing. Now, when you say 10 closest, like your friends, see, when you become the only richest person, it's a burden.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, sometimes it takes the Holy Spirit for you to help people. The Holy Spirit doesn't put it in your heart to help. Sometimes you don't want to help. Because you look at the attitude of people, the behavior of people, you say, no. When I was telling you about the coin, you go and suffer. But you don't have to look at that. The best way to help them is to share them this thing. Just register them. You can just get the free coin. It will be there as kringles. But the moment they make a purchase, then the roots will sprout. At the moment they start working the system, the fruits. Then we have the fruits. The fruit is the individual purchases and that multiplies our daily income. The fruit is the individual purchases that multiplies our daily income. And what do we get? 50% working with a leader. That's it. There's nothing like it, bro. And this thing, we don't know how long it's going to be. The moment we hit 1 billion, so that the distribution stops, Of course. Okay, come on. Of course, my sweetheart is here. See, of course, we don't know whether we will still continue to do. Not everybody will do 50-50. You understand with time, but we are doing 50-50 because the TBC admin is giving us a lot. You buy 100 and you get 8,000. You understand what I mean? That's a lot. If you do 50, how much has come to you? That's $4,000 from your $100 investment. Even if you do 50, you understand what I mean? So it's serious. It's something that's supposed to create cash flow. The banks are failing because there's no cash flow. This is supposed to create cash flow. I told them that they said a beige bank is collapsing. They want to send 700 people away. They can come here. We want to employ 10,000 marketers. You see, we are looking at 10,000 that we can control, that we can help. Not that we can educate, not really control, that we can handle. We can handle 30 million Ghanaians. We can handle them. But we're looking at 10,000 that are full staffs working with us, creating value, to ensure that every Ghanaian has at least the gifts. It costs you only 50 Ghana cedi or whatever, $10 to admin fee to have it finished. So it's not left for you to whether you want to get more by buying your own and also cash flowing. I had a lot today because the first one I bought was two. It was $250 per coin. I bought two. Then I started buying for people. I was buy for people and get some for myself. Buy for people and get some for myself. That's how I gathered a lot. Now I started creating value with the system. This last month, 2 months bonus, I got almost 1,500 coin through activities that I've created. As people are coming to register for Forex class, they are paying me in the coin. I'm verifying it. Then through the various systems that we have set up, we receive 100% in billion coin for the Forex class. So if you want to learn Forex, if you don't have billion coin or you don't buy billion coin from us, you can't attend our class. What is our system we have set up in place to make sure that these coins spread? You know what I mean? There's another blog post I would like to also read today on the cash flow system. Was it? Where's it? Okay, I think this is still part of it. Yeah, yeah, I'm still on it. Yes, this is it. Some people look at the TBC opportunity and wonder how they will get a consistent daily income from it. You understand? They ask, won't I run out of people to talk to about TBC? I don't know a lot of people. I hope by the time they read this article that they will understand how easy it will be for them to create an explosive income that can even become passive as they install the proper structure. TBC is not an MLM. TBC pays better. There's a blog post that admin put out to explain that. If you click on it, it'll take you to that blog post. This one, if you want to know why TBC pays better than MLM, is here. So this is not MLM. Many TBC members seem to be concerned about their incentive to share TBC and their reward to recruit new members into the Billion Coin community. Guys, this is not MLM or another dime a dozen business opportunity. This is a cryptocurrency and a new alternative to Bitcoin, but without all of the pricing volatility. It doesn't go up and down like that, that fear that it has created. Yes, there are companies that offer coins and pay commission to sell whatever they attach to those coins, but they do not offer a truly decentralized cryptocurrency. If those companies get shut down, how many will those coins be worth then? That's right, zero. You see, like us, it's a decentralized system. See, nobody knows the admin. Are you getting what I'm saying? The admin is just like the same thing like Bitcoin. The Satoshi Nakamoto created the Bitcoin. Nobody knows it. Same thing with this decentralized system. So it's our own coin. You understand? It's our own coin. It's not a coin that is controlled by the elite. They can decide to manipulate. And no, this one is our own. We're building it ourselves, a community-based system. The world needs a solid cryptocurrency that is decentralized. The banks and governments have run amok with our money and have decimated its value. There are so many experts claiming that we are on the verge of global economic collapse and are spreading fear porn that the entire financial system is about to crash. Sadly, they are right. Even in Ghana, how many banks collapsed recently? Almost 8 has collapsed or so. The people need to hurry up and learn how to protect themselves against when this will happen. Time is short. It starts with learning how to stay in control of your own money. If you earn it, it's your right. But if you receive money in USD, for example, and the US dollar collapse, then what happens? That's right. You are screwed. If the USD collapse, then how does that affect the other fiat currency? That's right. It's a global mess. Do you still trust the banks with your money? LOL. Don't you realize that the second you deposit your money into a bank, as far as the bank is concerned, it is now their money? You could fill a room with papers holding all the fine print on the banking policies of how they would return their money back to you when you want when you want it back as your money. Yesterday I went to the bank. My ATM card got broke. Just to change it, they said no. I have to bring this document. I have to bring my ID. I have to pay this. Can you imagine that kind of nonsense? You even go to the bank with your mobile money. You want to.
Just imagine.
You want what?
TIN number. So that means if you don't have a company.
That means if you're not paying tax.
I have to go to internal revenue.
Yeah.
So that they will create for me. So I went there to make an inquiry. They said I should write my name, my number.
I'm coming. This thing you are saying, I want to stop sharing so that you talk before I continue. Mr. Mauto is sharing his experience. Please. Yes, I can see you now. Go ahead, sir.
So what I'm saying is that this morning I tried to open another account with the Eco Bank. So when I get to the bank, they told me that before I open the account, I was supposed to provide the TIN number, which is from the GR, Ghana Revenue Authority. But now when I get there, they give me the form to fill. And there are lots of questions. This is so loaded. I cannot understand. So I started asking the guy a lot of questions. They said it's the way the government is trying to get more taxes from the people so that they should use it to develop the nation. So I started making a joke with the guy that so when they collected the money, they used bigger part of it, they used small to develop the nation. So we all laughed. So this is the experience that I went through this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. See, you don't need a suitor to tell you that there's systemic failure. So we'll continue with the blog post. People need to hurry up and learn how to protect themselves against when that collapse. Okay, I've read that set. Do you still trust the banks with your money? LOL. Don't you realize that the second you deposit your money into a bank, as far as the bank is concerned, it is now their money? You could fill a room with papers holding all the fine prints on the banking policies of how they would return their money back to you when you want it back as your money. Most of that fine print is reasons and situations of how the bank can keep their money. Just look at all the people that banked money in Cyprus and Greece, for example. These people have all suffered a lot from this global financial meltdown that is rolling out in slow motion at this time. Don't let the current speed of this global financial meltdown fool you into a false sense of security. Think again before making a deposit at a bank at this time. Each day that passes makes that transaction even more risky. So be aware and be careful. Just know that you have total control of your money when you use a truly decentralized cryptocurrency like TBC, you are the only one that holds the private keys and password that protect your TBC wallet. If you protect those keys and password properly, not even the best hacker in the world could gain access to your money. Okay? Enough about that. What is the incentive to share the billion coin and why should you recruit people into it? The answer is so easy. Doesn't the ultimate price of TBC go up by one? Then it was euro. It's now green. This, if you look at this article was released. This article was released April 4, 2016.
That's a long time. Look at the time he was warning people about the bank.
Are you seeing it now? 2016.
He was already warning.
This is 2018. Just this year, these few months, about 8 banks have collapsed.
Yes, in 2016, he was.
So this the article is still what? Fresh. 3 years, almost 3 years of articles every day. Rich article. Go there.
It's like property.
July.
Yeah.
You need bank with another bank.
Yeah.
They were the solid bank.
Yeah.
And then
all of a sudden,
in 2 months time, then
You can't follow back from Ghana what they say.
you see. So is that it means that you get okay. Go up the okay, get paid. It means that you get paid for every person that you recruit. It also means that you get paid when you recruit too. Not only that, you get paid when the people that got in before you recruit. If you could imagine putting the whole TBC community into some form of an MLM structure, then you could also see that you get paid whenever someone from a sideline from your recruiting it easy. It's free to join the Bilonko community and get paid even if that member doesn't buy anything. So all these ones came out those early days. Of course, what we're talking about now through the fast cash system, which is everything we do in TBC. Now the focus is fast start. Focus is fast start. This one is the newest one. So I'm talking about the fast one before this. This one. This is the way. This is the way to go. Fast start cash income, a great way to earn an uncapped. Uncapped means no limits. You can bring in a body someone want to buy $1 million today. You get that 1 million verified. $500,000 is yours. That's called uncapped. The following day you can repeat it. We are going to 1 billion. The world now today, there is a 7.6. We might be up to 10 billion today in the world.
So the thing is that you can even get your money. For example, I put $100. I get my $100
Exactly. You get $100.
But you know human beings with greed. Human beings don't buy $100.
Yeah.
You need to know. The moment they wake up and know that this is the money, they won't buy $100. Some will buy 20,000. Some will buy 10,000.
When people are afraid,
yeah,
with a little $100, and I'm saying that even if you bring people,
yeah,
that your small $100 that you are afraid that you lose, it's a scam.
Yeah,
you will get it.
You will get it.
So
back.
forget about what investment
Yes.
you understand me?
Exactly.
There's
So
no question.
Somebody, you are getting the money back.
See, when it comes to TBC, there's nothing like scam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you're not sending money to some strange person. It is among ourselves. The TBC is now among us. It's within us. Are you getting what I'm saying? Like the other day, you were trying to bring in a sale of $1 million from Denmark. What do you think will happen to Ghana with $1 million Bitcoin entered this country? Will it come to the bank? No, but $1 million is there, and that will start creating value for you. You can liquidate, pay your rent, solve problem, whatever you want. Take care of your kids' school fees, do so many things. There's no limit. There's no limit. But if you were going to go through the banks, if you do it through the banks, they want to steal the $1 million.
Yes, they will find a way.
They will find a way to steal it.
They will just put money laundering.
So now this is our focus. Receive the gifts, complete the Kringle cash profile, pass the send button test. because we are real people. That's why you need to put your profile. Even though it's cryptocurrency, we are real people. That's why called trusted sellers. Pass the send button test. That send button test, they need to read it. Because when they read that 10 questions, they will have proper understanding.
Yeah.
Okay, Ben want to say something. Ben, can you come closer? You said that was what educated you. Come and share that.
The 10 questions, I see it as an agreement.
Yes.
It's just like when you're signing up an agreement. You don't need anybody to fill that part for you. The first education I got about TBC was from filling or answering those 10 questions. I remember when I met Mr. Frederick, he was smiling, but he told me that this part you have to go through it. It was mandatory. It made me understand it was mandatory for me. So, but in answering these 10 questions, I was educated. I got to know that this is a serious thing. It's not just anything like those business out there. There are a lot of bid this, bid that, this coin, that coin out there. But when you look at the system, there's no proper structure in place. You understand? You can easily just click on a link and you're part of it without any prior information. Just like the TBC system. So that was when I began to understand that this is beyond, what I'm seeing around. It's not like any other coin. Even the Bitcoin, there was no education.
No.
They did not provide any platform like a blog or anything where you go and educate yourself. I remember a friend of mine inviting me to a Mall. He was a lawyer.
Yeah.
Talking to me about Bitcoin. What did he say to me? He just sent a link to me.
That's all.
That I should join that showed me that you will get this money, this, that. At the end of the day, I was not convinced. I went home, I was thinking about the whole thing. I don't want to involve myself in something I'm not really certain about. So, but the same was not the case with TBC. TBC had a lot of information, a lot of educational materials. So I think every right thinking person should understand that this is the future money. This is the way forward.
Yeah.
It's not a scam. A scam does not have a blog where you can go
and get information.
Yeah. What time does a greedy scammer have to write all
these things?
See, that's another thing.
Yeah.
A scammer is not wasting his time. He just wants to trick you, take your money, play on your intelligence, play on your emotions, and grab it from you. This system have solid information. Every other day, new blogs are coming out. So that's all I have to say. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much, Benjamin Baridam. Wonderful. The title of my broadcast today is "It's time to follow a system that has our well-being in mind." It's time to follow the system that has our well-being in mind. Our well-being. It's not like you are working for one person. It is 50-50. Are you getting what I'm saying? Whether you joined early, whether you didn't catch the bus on time, you meant to plug in, and you understand. Some people can join early and still be there sleeping. While you plug in with the right leader and start cash flowing. It's a system that gives you value, gives you hope. You begin to appreciate yourself instead of walking in despair and say, "Oh, these banks have failed or this has happened." There is hope. 700 people just lost their job with Page. I didn't say, "Oh," I said, "Oh, they can come because we have enough.
Yes.
We have enough for them." So I continue with this wonderful blog post. Okay, my beautiful wife said she want to ask something.
Yeah, today I went to
Okay. What is
oh, I'm okay.
No,
the lights.
Yeah.
Can you come? I wanted to see my wife's face.
When I went out to follow up on some money, and what I went to see saddened my spirit. Because when I went out there, I went, it's a hospital, and the doctor specializes on eye patient. And there were people that came there who wanted to be looked after, but they didn't have enough money. And this doctor sacrifices himself to the point where he has so reduced the fee so much that the poor can come there. You can just see that this man is not making much from what he's doing. But the fact that he's able to help, I saw a little boy coming there today. You can see that the eye, both eyes, you can't see clearly through it. And from what I was hearing, the amount of money that they needed to operate for that eye to see was so much. But the man just told the boy, just tell your mother to come and pay 70 Ghana cedis and I'll feed you. That is what we call humanity. And when I sat down, I was like, if these people, if you have billion coin, a lot of it, and you don't want to share, you alone are rich, and all these poor people are around you. Look at a doctor who has no idea about cryptocurrency. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know, he doesn't even have enough, but he's willing to sacrifice about 2,000 Ghana cedis and just take 70 cedis to operate somebody's life. That's 1,930, he has forfeited it. So if you have TBC and you are knowledgeable, you know what is going to happen in the future, and you are so selfish with only your TBC, you are not willing to tell anybody about it. That is why the 50-50 is there. So that you can share it with others. Don't sit down and say, oh, it is only me, my children, and my husband. I have enough. My question is, when all those poor people are around you, who are your family members, start bringing all their problems, and maybe TBC goes mainstream, and you have collected a lot. Are you okay? Are you will you be satisfied? Do you think that your money will be okay to take care of all those many problems that they are all bringing? Whilst if I give everybody at these stages of distribution, where I just get $100,000, I just buy $100 and I get $8,000 back, and I give everybody the opportunity. Oh, there is a gift. Take this free kringles. You make them sign free kringles. You give them the link. They sign. They give them 25,000 kringles. They get 25,000. Everybody is getting like $900 free. $900 free. If they don't have money to even pay for this thing, you let them refer somebody who come and buy, and that money can be used. That 50% that's given to, they can even use to pay for that wallet fee. And they can get a little bit into their wallet. As they are doing before it goes mainstream, do you know how that person will thank you? Have you tried opening it for your kids, your babies in the house? Have you tried opening it for your nephews and your nieces? Have you tried opening this wallet for the market women who are illiterate, who know nothing? These people don't know book. Are you telling me that when the paper cards that they are used to disappear, you want this illiterate to suffer? What is the use? When we go out to win souls for Christ, we don't look at the literacy, we don't look at money. We go out for the soul the way he is for Christ. So why can't you use the same passion when you know what the future is bringing? That this paper money is going to disappear. And it's no longer, they say 5 years, but the way we are looking at it, it's not even 5 years. It's even 5 years is even too long. It's already happening. Now, yesterday I read something that Ben posted, that the Bank of America is thinking about going into crypto now, because they themselves have seen that there is no hope for them with their paper money. Now you and your family members who are in the village, you've left all of them, they are all dependent on you. Now look at these 700 workers that have lost their jobs. Let's calculate the number of dependents that are on them. Let's calculate. You say 700. Multiply it times 5. That's the number of people that have lost their daily bread. So if suppose they distribute this coin to everybody around, these street children, you meet them, You have phone. Come, I'm showing you something to make your life comfortable. Do you think these street children will still be street children? Wouldn't it be nice for us to all be rich and go to other African countries and open boreholes for them? Wouldn't it be nice that your village, you can go and build a school there and leave them for them to go there? So we should sit down with your billion coin. You are holding it alone. You don't even want anybody to know you have it. You think you are doing something. That is why the rich people, they have so much securities in their house. Because the money they have, they are not even at peace. Because they know there are street children who are angry with them, who will want to come and shoot them and collect that money. But if suppose they were taking care of all of them, do you think they will leave their doors open wide? Because they know nobody can come inside and take, because they take care of them. There was a story that my mom told me about a man in their village. And I will never forget that story. It said this man had so much money to the point that he helped all the children. He didn't want any child to steal. He said he will make things so easy for the children, so much that even when thieves and gangs are ganking together, when they get to his house, they all depart from the road. Don't go there. Let's go to the next place. They will move and leave that man's house. Those gangs were now protecting him. He's not paying them, or he was just taking care of them. So if you make everybody rich around you, do you think somebody will care about your money? Do you think somebody will bring down to your house? We are in the last days. In the last days, God said He's going to give us abundance, His children. Don't be a wicked person and keep your abundance secret. Share it, please. Share the kringles. Don't be selfish. Share it. And if you are out there and you know that 50-50, you are not doing it, ask yourself, that greed, all the money you got, what did it do for you? Did it do any addition to your life? It didn't do nothing. You finished spending it. You are back to square one. That's all I have to say.
Wow. That's see, if you have been on this journey for a while, you'll be passionate about TBC, because TBC is not about how much you have. TBC is about sharing, it's about caring, it's about helping others. The joy, the glory that you experience from. Let's continue the blog. This is the system. Receive the gift. Complete Kringle Cash profile. Pass the send button test. Pay the $10 fee. The $10 admin fee means you don't have to, it covers your lifetime fee. You don't have to pay anything when you transfer money. It is abundance. No third party collecting any small. If you have 1,000, you are sending it straight 1,000. There will be no small charges paid. Set up your new wallet. Set up your YouTube broadcast. Schedule a 30 minutes broadcast inside Kringle Card. But it's like what we are doing now. Your own doesn't have to be like this. You can have it privately through your phone. Just say a few words about how TBC is changing life, your experience. Victoria, tell us how you were able to make a sale of about almost $5,000?
Yes.
So what did you do? What did you say?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it to you so they see you. Make that sale.
Thank you.
And how much was it? How much did you get as your 50% bonus?
Okay. First of all, I would like to use the opportunity to thank my leader, Fred Ogwegbo, and the beautiful wife, and also Mr. Ben. And I will never forget the admin of TBC. I'm so grateful. I'm very grateful. Well, I think about a year ago, Queen Esther invited me to come to TBC. Actually, I was like, is this thing true? Meanwhile, I was in hardship. I didn't mind her. But later on, I sat down and was thinking and thinking, and it was like, let me give a step to this opportunity. I came and she had time explain things to me. As he said, never ever keep the good news of TBC, because if you do that, you are killing a lot of people. So I came to the office, I got registered, and instantly a gift was given to me. I said, how can I enter into a business and the business is rather giving me money instantly? This is really an abundance. So I took it upon myself to make this thing very serious. From about 7 years, as I was growing, I knew I'm a different person. I knew I need to help people, but always wanted to ask of how can I help? Which money? Is it the money that we are using in our nation? Is it like working for people? I said, no, this money I cannot help people. So when I came to this business, which Pinesta introduced me, I saw the world very clear. Now I can see very well with TBC. When you say TBC, I can see things. I joined this and I also decided to spread the good news to my contacts on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on all the social media platforms that I am on. So I contacted few of them. Some were doing blah blah as I was doing when Pinesta introduced me. So I gave time, and as Pinesta said, you should have time for people, win souls for the TBC. Win them, because as you are winning them, you are helping to build this world, making it a better place to live. So this let me say $1,500 that I instantly got was due to the sales or the person that I preached the TBC to, who also bought the idea, gave I gave him all the things that he needs to know. I sent the person the blog. One thing I've realized about TBC is they don't just do anything. There are a lot of educational platforms for you to equip yourself with knowledge. So I don't see why somebody will say you are lying or it's a scam, or as you can see, you see my home page. TBC is doing a lot of things here. You see, this is it said TBC, everyone deserves a home in Ghana. That is what my leader, Mr. Fred Obebo, is doing in Ghana. And he is helping every one of us to get a house, a room, a home. As I'm speaking, I have my land, which I bought it with my TBC. And amazingly, I didn't struggle. I didn't have to work for people. It's just this beautiful TBC. So I'm encouraging everyone, when you hear it, do, even if you think it's a scam. I always tell people, give it a try, take the risk. Just 100 dollars. Just give it a try and see. Because I am a testimony, and I cannot come and sit here and tell you something I don't know. I know what I'm talking about. I have a 4-year-old son. I pay his school fees. I do everything, all because of TBC.
Wow.
So why don't you join me? I encourage all of you to join me, and let's build TBC stronger and stronger. Thank
Wow.
you.
That is that's so inspiring. That's so inspiring. Victoria, you're such a blessing. Okay. Yeah, Lizzie said she wants to share too. Oh, that's Victoria's friend.
Yes, I brought it.
Yeah, Lizzie. Yes.
Hello, people of the world. As my sister Victoria said earlier, our boss is doing a lot with TBC. As you can see here, we have our flyers here. which we sell the land, which if you have the TBC, you can access the land. And these are the house options which we build with the TBC. So what are you waiting for? You need to wake up. I guess I was talking to a friend on WhatsApp for a month now. I was trying to introduce him into the TBC. He said I'm giving him a lot of evidence, a lot of things. The blog, he had been going through it, and he was like, "Whoa, whoa! I think you are fraud. You are fake." I said, "What? We have been talking for so many months, and I'm just telling you what's happening with TBC. I'm helping you. Your family are down here. Let them come to our office. Let them find out more about TBC." So TBC is doing a lot, because at the beginning I couldn't believe it till I enter. But now I have a lot of testimonies. I have my land, which I'm going to build my house. So amazing.
You forgot about after entering to sign on board.
Yeah.
4 days, you bought a tablet.
A tablet. Yes. Amazing. It's so amazing. So please, brothers and sisters, you need to wake up. The bank are failing us. You need to run into cryptocurrency now. Open your eyes. When we are out there talking about TBC to you, my brother, even if you think it's scam, just calm down. Ask questions. Find out. Do more research. Then conclude. Thank you.
Thank you. TBC.
Everyone deserves a home.
TBC.
Everyone deserves a home.
TBC.
Everyone deserves a home.
Wow. Guys, it's getting better.
Yes.
Getting better. You can see my shirt.
Yes.
Look at my bag, the billion coin. It's everything. It's just about the billion coin. You know, it's the joy it brings, the hope. The hope. Bible says hope maketh alive. It gives you life to hope again. When you hear of things, war, banks failure, and sickness and epidemics here and there, earthquake and all what manner of things, what go through your mind? What goes through your mind? See, that is what the devil wants us to see, fear. But we don't need fear. We don't need fear. With TBC has come to bring hope, to help the hopeless, to help the poor. It doesn't matter who you are. You can start from anywhere you are. You start by receiving the gift. I'm going to continue with the blog. This will be true. Purchase $100 worth of kringle. That will give you about it's 100,000 kringles, which is about $8,000 a day. Complete the transaction verification on the buyer side in KCBOL. That's the Kringle Cash Back Office. When you complete the transaction, you verify the purchase to show that you really got value for that money. Then the admin releases this coin for you. Have the seller approve your transaction on the seller side. Select a broadcaster and become their partner, like Doza. We provide you everything. We have our office. We have flyers. We have systems that create value. You know, where people can see. And so this coin you're talking about, what are you doing with it? People are buying houses with it. People are getting trained with it. People are doing stuff with it. Sign up everyone in your household and help them to receive the gift, even babies. Help each member of your household to complete the step above. Receive a 50% commission on each member of your household from your partner. Make a list of 10 closest people to you in your house, in your life, outside your household. Invite all 10 of them to receive the gift, and then complete the steps above. Start 15 new chats section on Facebook using a GIF, like some nice emoji, even the admin gave us some GI that you can use. You can wave or say hi. Nice stuff about
the Facebook one. You have to learn that one.
Yeah, we should. I'll take you guys through that. Show interest in each of these Facebook friends that responds to your icebreaker. Have interest. Show interest on people. Don't just sell your business. Get to know how you. How's your family? What do you do? You know. What do you do? My brother, I sent you a message that I'm in a meeting. Can you just understand the message, please? I beg you. Thank you. Invite all 10 of them to receive the gift and then complete the steps above. Start 15 new chat sections on Facebook. Show interest on each of these Facebook friends that responds to your icebreaker. Once chat dialogue is showing open friendliness, invite them to receive the gifts. So you see, they connect with people. Don't just throw your business on them. Connect with them. How are you? What are you doing? Oh, I do this. A very simple question. This thing that you're doing, you think you can continue to do this thing for the next 20 years? This thing you're doing, can you leave something for your children? Do you get fulfillment from what you're doing? There are so many ways to talk to people. Fulfillment does not come from having a lot of money. No. It comes from helping lives, helping people, restoring soul, bringing healing to the world, making impact in others people's life. Help those that receive the gift to complete the step above. Work your broadcast lead inside the KCBO and study the blog daily. Then I continue. Say, read over the poster above and and you will begin to understand how magnificent the opportunity to earn is in the fast start system created by admin, which is yours truly. The one writing it, we don't know him. May God bless him for the great work he's doing. The beauty of TBC fast start system is that you don't need to be a salesperson. No. We don't sell TBC. Instead, we plug people into a system. Do you hear that? Yeah. We plug people into a system that begins by giving them a gift of over $2,000 in digital money. Look at that. It's billions of dollars of digital money will be distributed by the end of November. After November, May again. May again. And November again. Like that until we'll hit 1 billion. What are you waiting for? Serious. So receive a gift. Cookie reward systems. So cookie reward systems allow you to both receive and share the gift. Ever expanding list of merchants accept this digital money worldwide. Today we are training forex traders, or training them on how to create money, how they can become merchants in the future. That's what we're doing. We are on a mission to end global poverty, starting with the gift. Instead of paying transaction fee forever, there's a $10 lifetime wallet fee. You don't have to keep paying transaction fee. Like you send mobile money. That was the issue you guys had. Yeah. You're trying to send mobile money and and now trying to dodge the commission. You see what commission can do? You see? But with TBC, you don't have to pay any commission or fee, any transaction fee when money is moved about. Get paid daily in any currency to assist us in our worldwide distribution. There's nothing like it. The reasons why we are giving away so much money up front, 2,000 is a lot of money to give away, is because we have a new kind of money that we want to spread around the world quickly. And it is easier to give it away than it is to sell people on the idea of a new money. What is the best way to educate people?
Yes.
I mean, I tell people, I say several times, I've said it. GT Bank started by opening free accounts.
Free
While other
accounts.
banks were saying you have to bring
They never
50,000 naira,
did.
you do this. Free accounts. It was wisdom. They gave out this free money to people so they can start their life, even if that's all they got. Even if all that is all they got. This gift by itself is amazing. Receiving this gift is like a seed that has been planted, and when the receiver purchases more kringles, that's like a seed sprouting. The very nature of a seed is to multiply. One apple seed could over time create an entire orchard filled with thousands of apples, each with more seeds inside them. In TBC, each seed holds around $100 of income for the owner, and once the owner develops an orchard, they will earn a massive income from the 100% each that they have collected out of it. By the time you build your portfolio, you understand the system, you master your system, then you start raising your own thing. Roots develop when you gain a strong connection to our TBC leaders and broadcaster. So the more you work with like us, like those are like you're working with my wife is a global leader. The more we work with you, roots develop. And if you have any difficulty in quickly gaining $100 a day consistently, a day consistent income, you should hire a TBC coach that is already successful in TBC to help you to achieve that kind of income. That's why we have the super fast cash flow system. Thursday and Friday, myself and my wife will be training you and educating you on how you can start cash flowing. We have done a lot of it. We have made a lot of money from the system. We can teach you how to do it. A plant without roots will always die. It's up to you to make the effort to build a good relationship with our TBC leaders and broadcasters. Leaders and broadcasters need love and respect. It's up to all of us to provide them with that love and respect. If we don't provide that, they will leave us. And our TBC leaders and broadcasters are under no obligation to help you. You are in no position to make demands on them. Just reach out to them and show them some love and respect, and I assure you they will be happy to help you grow in our TBC community. Look at the result Victoria got within 2 or 3 days. What do? You go to people like that and say, how did you do it? You learn from them. Doing nothing is not growth. They will lead you towards doing profitable activities, and you will gain income from that. Later, you will have the opportunity to become a TBC leader too, so you can also help others to succeed. Leadership has its rewards, and I highly recommend it. We should all be using the TBC Fast Start system to earn daily cash flow. Ignore all the junks you see online saying they have a better way to earn in TBC. Most of those are scams, and soon enough we will cleanse our TBC of these scams. The steps of success within our TBC Fast Start system can be found here in this article. That is the one I just showed you just a few minutes ago. Can you see? I've done it. You see, I'm going to pointing you to it. Say, this is the secret. He said the steps of success within our TBC Fast Start system can be found here in this article. So follow what the leaders teach you to do to complete all of these steps correctly, yielding an explosive income that comes from daily cash flow here in TBC. If you are not earning at least $100 a day in TBC, you are not doing something the right way. And the leaders can help correct that. Again, hiring a TBC coach will be one of the best investments you will ever make in your life. It is totally worth it. Here,
I want to understand that.
That's what.
basically, what
You are the coach now.
yes,
So
yes.
everything you are doing to me.
Yes.
Like we have a fast start system. We call it super fast cash flow system, where you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, which is verified for you. Then we take you through the training Thursday and Friday. Myself and my wife and other leaders that are also producing results. I'm not going to bring somebody that's not producing results to come and teach you how to make money. You understand? That's also myself and my wife will be making money in TBC. Others that are also getting results, teach you so many things. You can look at your business, what we have, how can you use what we have. Look at the housing project. The housing project has been done in such a way that with TBC, with the system we have, you can raise money to pay for the house and build the house. Receiving the gift is one thing, but sharing the gift is where all the fun begins. A new member will be led to share the gift with everyone within their household right away. Even a 1-year-old baby can receive this gift to make their future bright. Getting this gift into the hands of everyone in your household is like the formation of a trunk of a tree. The activity of signing up everyone within your household will provide the strength needed to have a daily income in TBC. Just like the trunk of a tree is where the strength can be found in a tree, it's important not to skip over the steps. Don't say, oh, this one. No, everybody should have. The little children, create an account for them. Pay their $10 fee. Buy even $100 for them.
And leave it there.
Buy $100 for them and collect 50% from every purchase from the leader or the broadcaster. Each of them should complete $100 purchase. Can you see? So that none of them miss out on becoming one of the TBC millionaires or billionaires. The gift is not enough. Are you listening now? The gift is not enough. This will be done through a partnership, and you will earn 50% commission on all of them that live with you. It's not that we are doing it maybe what we are trying to do something. No, we are following the system.
Because it's an abundant system. So
next, you will be led to share the gift with the 10 closest people in your life, your best friend, your boss, or your favorite uncle, and so on. You already have a strong relationship with these people. They care about you. They will likely listen to you when you are sharing a gift with them. As they follow the system and complete their purchases for themselves and their household, you will start to earn a daily income and enjoy some additional cash flow in your life. It's from these people you will begin to branch out within a TBC community. On a tree, branches need to be strong enough to hold all of its fruits. The strength we are talking about is within you. You are the seed, and you become the whole tree with all of its branches. You gain tremendous strength from the activity of sharing the gift with the 10 closest people in your life. Again, don't skip over this step. Many people have tried to skip over this step, and it's like watching a tree try to produce fruit from just leaves and no branches. That kind of a tree is not very fruitful. There is a proper order to all things. And if you do things out of order, then it turns into a big mess. Be teachable, be coachable, be the student or apprentice first before you try to make it on your own. We are a community that has been around for over 2.5 years, and we are ready to help you to get off to a fast start. No, this is the latest blog. Yeah, this is the latest blog. And ready to get you off to a fast start so you can daily cash flow. That's how we call it, super cash flow, super fast cash flow. Isn't daily cash flow better than a weekly paycheck? Yes. Is a question.
That's good.
Then you have the comparison between job, business, and TBC. The choice is yours, where you earn an income, long-term security, guaranteed payment, health plus benefit, flexible schedule, instant daily pay, can do work online, flexibility of choosing associate, comprehensive training, faster to six-figure annual cash flow. In a year, you can make up to $1 million
Exactly.
in TBC.
Yes.
Passive income available, exponential income available, unlimited income potential,
Long-term wealth.
long-term wealth creation, assured retirement income. Things people dislike. Look at the things people dislike that we see in jobs, and this tend to become boring. TBC will never be boring
Never
because
boring.
you don't stress yourself. Tend to become stressful. TBC does not make you
stress at
stressful.
all.
But when you work for yourself, you can become stressful. Your own business or job can become stressful. Require a high level of skill. Require formal education. You don't need that in
You don't need that
TBC.
in No.
Forced to work with a boss. You're not forced to work with a boss.
with
You are your own
Your own
boss. Have to commute. Recruiting required.
No.
Investment required.
No.
Selling required.
Yeah, rather even giving you small
You see what I mean now? You don't have to recruit. You can just get your coin and sit and use the coin to purchase things, to buy things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Say, I want to buy your car. I want to buy your house. I want to buy this. He said it doesn't really take that long to develop a full-time income in TBC because nothing pays better than this. But if you approach TBC the wrong way, you will experience a great deal of frustration. Again, I highly recommend hiring a TBC coach right away so that you will do TBC the right and proper way that always lead to fast success. Do you want fast success? Say yes.
Yes.
After you have signed up the closest people, it is time to look at your Facebook account as leads you can give them the gift to. You may become very popular on Facebook as you share this wonderful gift valued at over $2,000. Facebook marketing is not natural. Naturally, most people approach Facebook marketing in a way that is ineffective and likely to draw trust into your life. You see, the best way is to create relationship before you start sharing. Create a relationship. You don't just dump things on people.
No, they don't understand. So they will now trust and people who don't believe in the thing, they are now calling scams.
Yes, our Facebook marketing approach has a proven track record of success and is very fruitful. Can we follow, please?
Yes.
Facebook marketing will develop the limbs on your tree, and before you know it, you will have so much fruit from it that you can't keep up with picking all of it by yourself. The magic number is 50. Start 50 new chats a day using an icebreaker. 50 new chats a day. So I'm going to show you guys the script. There's a script for it. I'll show you guys.
15 new chats.
Okay.
Yes. It is unwise to share the gift with people you hardly know without breaking the ice first. All of the instructions on how to properly Facebook market are here in this blog. But I really think 90% of the people will need a TBC coach at this point to teach them in a hands-on way how to Facebook market effectively. And the beautiful thing about what we do about our cash flow system, even your people, when you bring them to register for the cash flow, you get 20%. I get it. As they buy the coin, they're getting your 100 city on all of them. So go and learn how to do the thing. Come, they learn. That's 100%. The best investment you could ever make in yourself will be hiring a TBC coach. And of course, the beautiful thing about the people you are talking about, when you bring them for the lessons, they are buying more. Whether you are sleeping or you are in your house or anything, you get your 50%. That's the power of it. What happens when you have an orchard of trees all producing fruit? The truth is, it is too much for an individual to pick it all, and fruit spoils if you don't harvest it properly. Before you know it, you will see the need to hire help. Start by hiring a personal assistant. Hire people as you go to capture the fruit coming out of your orchid of trees. This is how an explosive daily income can develop into a passive daily income. Imagine being the boss and your employees do all the work for you. You will be rich. A passive income means you can have the time freedom to live the lifestyle you want in less than a year. You can have it all and be set for life. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Wow. You know, at this time, I'm going to stop sharing and just say a few things that we're doing in Ghana. We're doing Homebridge. We have a lot of programs that we're doing in Ghana. I'm just going to share a few stuff with you. Just going to share a few things from our Homebridge with people out there. Homebridge. We say Homebridge is Africa's first tech matchmaking people-driven real estate ecosystem. Hydroform technology, low cost. With this system, you can own your own house. You can own your own house. Sign. How do you register? You register by making $100 purchase. That is what qualifies you to own your own house in these estates. Who we are. Homebridge is Africa's first matchmaking people-driven real estate ecosystem, a game changer in the industry across Ghana with a unique twist designed to bridge a vast gap between the people and their dream properties, leveraging on the first abundance-based cryptocurrency TBC. I'm going to stop sharing here, and we can discuss the Homebridge system. Basically, with Homebridge, the system can pay for your land and can pay for the house. Everything is 50-50. We are giving our members 40 months to pay for the land and another maybe another 40 months to pay for their house. I believe before 14 months, majority will pay for the land. So the plan is very simple. The lands are going for 20,000 Ghana cedis. You pay 10,000 in billion coin, 10,000 in fiat, which is $4,000. You pay 2,000 in billion coin, 2,000 in fiat. How do you do that? How do you achieve that? The first instrumental payment will start December 7th. And everybody will do you're doing $100 every month, $50 TBC, $50 fiat for the next. Now you're not doing it monthly. We're doing it every 2 months. That's the plan. If you want to do monthly, you're free to do monthly, but we will not allow monthly because we want to verify the coin in multiple of 100. So because you do $100, $50 fiat, $50 TBC. So we have done it every 2 months. Are you listening?
Yes.
So every 2 months you pay $200. That means you do $100 fiat, $100 TBC. That's 500 Ghana cedis. Are you getting it now?
Yeah.
And another, then you send $100 from your wallet for the TBC. That $100 is verified. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that every $100 is verified. Okay. So basically, every 2 months. The first one is December 7th. So by that December 7th, you can decide to pay 2 months, which is you send $100 and pay 500 Ghana cedis. That means you have paid for your 2 months. Then another 2 months again. After the next 2 months, you do the same thing. for the next 14 months. 14 months doesn't mean 14 times, so you're going to do it 20 times. Are you going to 20 times? So in some cases, if you have your full payments, you can pay it outright. So we expect people to even complete their payments before that 14 months. And
Is it 14 or 14?
14, that's about 14 months. Almost,
14 months.
Yeah, 14 months, 3 years plus. That's 3 years and 4 months.
For is it for the house?
For the land.
For the land.
Yes. But of course, we know that many people pay within a year, some pay within 3 months, but we are giving everybody the opportunity to own properties in this estate. So as soon as you finish your payments, you can decide to, when you fill the form, you have to decide whether you're going for 2 bedroom or 3 bedroom or a duplex.
To understand. So if you pay for the land, how about the building?
Yes, we are also building it, but you can decide to build yourself. It's optional. But what we are bringing is low cost system, like hydroform, like what you saw on the picture. Yeah, so we for a 2 bedroom, we're doing it for 33,000.
$33,000.
Yes, 3 bedrooms going for $45,000, and a duplex of 4 to 5 bedrooms going for $96,000.
Hello.
So you can cash flow with the system. When you refer people, you get 20%. So in every 2 months, you can refer 5 people to get $100 every 2 months. You refer 5, that's what's $100. So that the system can pay for your land. And if you follow our cash flow training, you can even build your house. Follow the cash flow training. So this is
I think if you bring 5 people, you can pay for the land.
Yeah, it's every 2 months you pay $200, right? Every 2 months you pay $200. So $100 TBC, $100, yeah, which is 500 Ghana cedis. If you introduce 1 person, you're getting 100 Ghana cedis. So in 2 months, if you introduce 5, that's 500 Ghana cedis. That can pay for your land. You understand? What if you also follow the system like we said? You introduce people in your household, you introduce your friends, you do 50 Facebook invites, to see your business. You can even raise the money for your land, money for your house, and everything within that 2 months. You understand? So what we have done, the system will help you to pay for your house.
So for the land and the house, how many years are we talking about?
For the land and the house, we are looking at 7. For the land and the house, we are looking at 7 years. 7 years. Within 7 years, we expect it to have moved. Basically, when we start building the house, like we have so many investors now who are really interested, ready to give us so we have a lot of investors now that why can't we? Okay, we need to drop that so that people can see. So we have a lot of investors now that are really ready to join us in this.
So they're buying the land and then the house within is about 7 years period.
Yes, within 7 years, you should move into your house. And we have very 2 wonderful who are working on Mr. Francis. What's the name of this company again?
Francis is
Come and say something about it, about the
Empire. Yes, good day, world. My name is Benjamin. It's always a pleasure to speak to you out there. Thank you so much, Mr. Frederick. He's an awesome leader. He taught me everything I know about TBC, and I'm his humble partner on this project, Homebridge. First of all, Homebridge is actually a vision in line with the vision of the admin to end poverty. We believe that if people stop paying rent, which is the scarcity system that was designed by the elite to keep people enslaved, to keep people in poverty, where they keep on paying and paying and keep on working hard. There's no solution. Today we did a research, did a feasibility study to realize that in Ghana, from the year 2000, which is 18 years ago, the Ghana Statistics Services had estimated that 1.7 million housing units, the housing unit deficit was recorded by 2000. And 18 years today, there is no any recent, projection which we believe is being politicized. And today we believe that is over 30% of that figure, should be the reality. So if you look at today in Accra alone, about 90,000 children are on the street, and every day in Ghana, over 100,000 people, sleep outside on the road, by the roadside, uncompleted building, so on and so forth, in marketplaces and all that. Now we decided that with this abundance, the inspiration is we want to, leverage on TBC with the abundance TBC provide home. And each time we look at the presentation, especially that part where it's talking about how we have been deceived. There's real energy, natural energy, vast land. But because of the elite system where we have been put in a confined location, like where people are struggling to live in a particular city, we decided that we are going to build homes for people, leveraging on TBC. Today, to God be the glory, we have secured, over 40,000 plots of land in the first phase. Yesterday, we even sealed a deal for 400 acres of land. Yesterday, yeah. The man, glory be to God, is even a division who is offering us this land.
Do we have the document here?
Yeah, the document
Please let me have it.
right there.
We are really so blessed to have two. We've secured two properties now: 1,000 land in Dawa and 1,400 lands in Sege. Wow! This is the document. This is the document of the land.
Land pricing.
I'm sure you know the way.
Plants.
For the other one, my wife has gone for the site. These are all documents and documents of the land. You can see.
Yes.
The site plan.
Site plan. Yes.
So this land we're buying with TBC.
Maybe you have the other one.
The other one. Let me see.
Please check. Yeah, we have this other one. We have also the search for this one should be at by Thursday, right?
Yes, by Thursday.
Okay, my wife has gone for this. This is the second land. See the site plan, the land title,
Yes.
certificates. I'm busy, please. I don't want any disturbance for now. So land certificates, everything is ready. So if you believe in abundance, this is the right time for you to position yourself. Our forms are out there. How do you qualify? You just buy $100 worth of the coin. Why $100? Because we want you to have enough coin to pay for the land. So you buy $100, we verified for you. That will give you about $8,000 in November. Then by December 7th, you have your first installment. See, so you do it 2 months, two months minimum installment. You can decide to pay in full. See, which is better for you. You pay in full, then you can focus on cash flowing for the house.
Oh, okay.
So everybody has.
Pay the land here.
Yes.
Anytime you pay.
That's what I wanted to understand, because the 7 years you are talking about, maybe I
Oh,
decided to.
No.
a lot of people will not get to 7 years.
Yes.
But we want to give opportunity. We want to give opportunity to everybody.
It's for flexibility.
Yes, it's flexible. Pay now,
The answer
start
not the same.
building.
Yes.
But we are giving opportunity to everybody. Give you 7 years to pay for your house. You don't have to pay rent. You can live in your house while you're paying for your house. Thank you, guys. I'm going to stop here. It's been a wonderful time. I want to thank Mr. Mauli, my beautiful wife, Victoria, Lizzie, and Benjamin Baridam for their time. God bless you. I'll see you the same time next week. Bye.
Bye.